Today I'm going to show you how to create a soundboard with VoiceMeeter and control it with a Stream Deck. Now, I'll assume you already have a Stream Deck or Stream Deck Mobile and VoiceMeeter. If you don't, pause this video, bookmark it, and return when you've installed Stream Deck and VoiceMeeter on your system. Now, before we dive in, let me explain why you should follow this guide instead of just using the standard Stream Deck functionality or a tool like VoiceMod. Now, while those options are great, they have limitations. The Stream Deck's built-in soundboard lacks any audio routing, and VoiceMod can be resource intensive and buggy. Now, by combining VoiceMeeter and Stream Deck, you get the best of both worlds. Customizable sound control, seamless integration, and the ability to route your sounds exactly where you want them. Plus, the setup is free, assuming you already have a Stream Deck. If not, why are you here? Go get one, or download Stream Deck Mobile. Now stick around. I'll show you how to set up a powerful, flexible soundboard tailored to your streaming needs. So without any further ado, let's get into it. First thing you'll need is VoiceMeeter. The link is in the description. This video isn't a tutorial on how to set up VoiceMeeter. There are plenty of those on YouTube. This video is about using it, not setting it up. The second thing you'll need is Stream Deck or Stream Deck Mobile. The third thing is sound files. You can use any files you want. There are plenty of places to find them. Nerd or Die is one of my favorites. You can find free and paid downloads on their site. I use plenty of their stuff, and it's where I got all the sound effects I'm working with today. Now, on the Stream Deck side, Elgato has a plugin for VoiceMeeter made by BarRaider, who makes a ton of great plugins. It's available for free on Elgato Marketplace. Install this plugin. Now, you'll see a few options for VoiceMeeter buttons. Go ahead and drag the macro button toggle onto the Stream Deck, and we'll come back to that later. Let's go over to our sound files. You'll need to copy the path of the sound file. The easiest way to do that, because I love shortcuts, is to select the file, then press Ctrl-Shift-C. That'll copy the file path. And that's it for this part, and on to the VoiceMeeter Macro Buttons. Macro Buttons is a part of VoiceMeeter and launches when you install VoiceMeeter. This is where we'll set up our soundboard. Choose one of the buttons and right-click on the button. Choose the name for your button and the sub-name. You can select the color here. Not sure why they use numbers instead of colors, or why there are only 8, but that's unimportant since you won't be looking at the soundboard anyway. If you want to use longer sounds and have a way to cancel them when playing, change the button type from push button to 2 positions. Now select the request for button on text area input. The command is recorder.load, then an equal sign, and press Ctrl-V to paste the file path that we copied earlier. Select OK. Now click on your button to test the sound. To stop the audio on the second press of the button, select the request for button off text area input and enter recorder.stop, then an equal sign, and press Ctrl-V to paste the file path, still in your clipboard. At the top of the window is the logical ID. Note this number. It's what we'll use to refer to the button in Stream Deck. If you want to choose where to play your sound, we can use the audio cable provided by VoiceMeeter. If you look at VoiceMeeter, you'll see a tape cassette, your recorder, which also determines where your sounds will play. Send the recorder's output to one of your virtual inputs. I chose strip 2, the second input in the UI. This lets me control the volume of the macro buttons independently and choose which output I send it to. Now that's it for this part. Now to the final part of the video, the Stream Deck portion. Select the button we dragged over to the Stream Deck earlier, enter the button's ID, and select the button's mode, push or toggle, depending on how you set up your macro button in VoiceMeeter. You can choose a custom image for the button states on Stream Deck or title prefix to precede the file name. I didn't find any use for this, though you might. Finally, add your text for enabled and disabled states. Press your Stream Deck button to test your sound.
If we follow the way of the dude, our troubles
And
are
we're
over,
done.
man. The dude is my brother, Seamus. I shall abide. He helpeth me lay down on valued rugs. He leadeth me into the bubble bath waters. Yea, though I'm surrounded by nihilists, reactionaries, and people whose thinking is too uptight, I shall abide. Though there are more gutters than strikes and downs than ups, I shall abide. As I face my enemies, their aggression will not stand. I will draw a line they shall not cross, for my mind is limber and I take it easy. I abide.